So, what God put on my heart is to tell you that the area of yours that is under attack right now is actually your offering to the Lord. Now, I'm going to make it make sense, but hi, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. Now, I had to write this down, so you see me looking at this little note card. So, what God had me write was knees, legs, feet. How's your walk with the Lord? Are you staying on track? How about your mind? Is that under attack? Because maybe you're allowing the thoughts to shift away from God. Maybe you're veering towards the things of the natural, right? Of the flesh. Let's see what else he had me write. Oh, here we go. Your finances. Are your finances under attack? Because maybe you are misappropriating funds. Do you tithe? Now, I'm not talking about giving to church, even though that's fine, but it's not necessary, right? And when I received the notion of tithing is how charitable are you? It doesn't even have to be, well, in this situation, it is financially, but are you helping the homeless? Are you helping those who don't have clothing? Are you helping those who are in a tight spot where maybe you might have excess, right? So maybe you're misappropriating the funds because you're like, I need the new iPhone, as opposed to this homeless person that I had to step over in order to get to the AT&T store. Right? How about your throat? Now, this is an area that's often under attack for me. Every time I get sick, my voice is one of the first things to go. When I'm exhausted, my voice is the first thing to go because I know that this is one of the tools and gifts that God has bestowed upon me in order to communicate the messages that he puts in my heart, right? So are you speaking on the goodness of God? Do not waste your gifts. Now, the enemy attacks the parts of us that he knows we tend to misuse so that we can lean in further. Now, we're talking about the enemy right now, right? He will attack those parts so that way we can lean in further into the misguided ways, right? We can just be like, forget about it, right? If the finances are under attack, might as well be reckless. I only got $5 in my pocket. Where do you want to go eat, right? My throat is messing up, so let me use the voice that I have to curse at people, right? Are we going off track? Are we leaning into the traps of the enemy, right? God is saying to give it to him and find and fuel and fund your gifts, right? Because the things that are most under attack, we have to recognize and understand that that is why the enemy is coming in so hard. It's because those are the gifts that God has placed within you. Maybe it's not been polished perfectly. Maybe it's still a little rough around the edges or what have you. But the only way that we can start using our gifts towards God is by using our gifts for God. Right? And with the understanding that no, we're not going to start off in a state of perfection, but we will eventually get to a place and space where we feel worthy of what we've been gifted, right? Just keep in the back of your mind, how am I representing God with my gifts? How am I representing God with my gifts? Now that's a great line right there. So next time something feels like it's under attack, instead of just going into the defense, maybe take a moment and reflect and say, is this the enemy actually sideways in a sideways motion? I don't know the word, but subconsciously helping me identify the gifts that I have been bestowed. Maybe this is the enemy falling into the trap that's why God allows it in order for us to have a highlight skirt over the things that God actually wants to use us for. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Apples and tomatoes, all the things, and bye.